Hello, everybody. This is Johnny Wild de la Soul, and today I want to talk to you about how you can feel good with regards to wherever you're feeling by doing this one simple little visualization practice. No matter how bad you feel, I want to show you how you can do it. So when I was younger, I used to have this experience where I used to feel like if I felt bad, people wouldn't want to be around me and no one would love me, and so I had to feel good in order to have friends and to be loved. As I got older, I had this notion challenged by multiple friends that I would have these vulnerable conversations with, and they basically told me, like, no, actually, it makes me feel good to be around you when you're feeling like you're in need of emotional support and you feel bad, because then, as I interpreted it, they get to be in the state of like emotional care and nurturance. And so I just wanted to lead you through a practice that came up in my mind as a vision, in order to help you feel good no matter where you are. So if you're feeling bad right now, and especially if you're feeling bad in a way where you don't feel like you can feel better, and you feel bad on yourself, down on yourself, and you don't feel like you can do anything that you need to do in order to make your life better, I want to show you that the way that you can do this is by visualizing looking at yourself from wherever you're sitting, you're standing, you're laying down, as though you are a friend who loves you perfectly as you are from outside of yourself, as though you're like sitting on a chair or couch and you're looking at yourself. And I want you to realize this friend is looking at you with soft eyes, and they just love you exactly as you are, no matter how you're feeling, and that there's absolutely nothing wrong with you at all. And in fact, they look at you as though you're perfect. They look at you as though you're so perfect that basically they look at you as like a perfect painting of God. And so if you just rest into this meditation and this image, you're going to end up having the experience where you're going to feel all of the parts of you that feel like they can't feel better, start to feel better and start to relax and start to dissolve into a higher light and into a higher love. And so you're going to feel better and better. And just imagine you're having a conversation and an interaction with someone, with a friend who loves you perfectly as you are. And you can just meditate on this image as long as you want and allow whatever tension appears in your body to relax, and allow like their loving gaze to fall upon you in a way in which you helps to you to feel better and better and better. And then you can even start to imagine what they would say to you and the things that they would say in order to help you to feel better, so that they can essentially help you to feel better, and you can receive what you need to receive so that you can love them in return, and you can essentially heal through relationship. And I used to say all the time when I was younger that we heal through relationship. The way we relate is the way that we heal. You know, it's a back and forth. Healing is a conversation. It's a conversation between parts. So if you're feeling down and you want to feel better, what you can do is take turns pretending to be one person and then the other, the friend who loves you perfectly as you are and doesn't need you to do anything else, but would like you to feel better and would like to love you perfectly as you are the whole time, no matter how you're feeling. And then you going back and then being yourself, and then having the conversation going back and forth between yourself. And in this way, you can basically have a healing session for free that you set up with this visualization practice where you separate the parts out and have this conversation. I used to do this when I was younger, and I used to get a lot of powerful effect from it. And I would have like conversations with my parents from like traumatic memories that would come up, and I would like ask them questions and see what they would say. And it was very healing for me. So I just want to give you this practice. Try it out. Let me know how it feels for you, if it helps you to feel better. Also, when you're envisioning being the other person, you can give yourself compliments, ask what your needs are, and then the part of you that feels like you, that's hurting, can say, this is what my needs are. Could you help me with this? And practice having vulnerable conversations where you're getting your needs met in love. And then basically just keep going back and forth. Be creative with it, and just imagine being the other person, what you would do to help your friend feel the best. And then start to access the love within that you would feel as the wounded self, your hurt self, your feeling bad self, and how you could kind of repay them and thank them through the conversation, if that's something that you can do from a place that's inspired, but not from a place that's compensating and feeling bad about yourself, but just allowing yourself to be met exactly where you are and exactly where you're feeling without having to change anything about yourself. And keep going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth in this loop. So this is my kind of little vision exercise for today. My name is Johnny Wild de la Soul. I'm a healer. I'm a spiritual dream life coach. I'm a spiritual teacher. I teach on masculinity. I teach on femininity energy in order to attract your perfect relationship, and also in order to have a wonderful dance with reality that's all based off of beautiful experiences with regards to integration of child self, masculine adult self if you're a man, feminine adult self if you're a woman, beauty, grace, and then also the spiritual dream life reality that I coach people on. It's all centered around identifying what your soul gifts are and what the gifts of your essence are, and then learning how to share those with the world in a way that lights up the world with your gifts of who you are, which are your biggest gifts, so that the world will light up and then shower each other with the inspiration of the light and the true self of who they are. And it just creates like an exponential light network that will light up the entire world with inspiration, with love, and with recognizing each other for our deepest gifts, and then giving those to the world in the biggest way we can, and then creating our dream life reality in every other way and fulfilling our soul in every other way by doing that. So that's what I help with. I'll put a description in my down below the video with regards to like what the work outcomes are like more specifically and what the work looks like with me. I do video session calls, one-on-one. They cost about what a therapy session costs each time. You know, I work with people 1 session sometimes, a few sessions, 3 months. Very often I like to do 3 months, a year. I've had 2-year clients. It's like we just work together and find where we can work together to get you to achieving this dream life reality where you are maximally fulfilled and joyous in your soul in all aspects of yourself. Healing work, I do all the healing work necessary, the mindset shift transformation stuff necessary, the limiting self-belief work changing necessary, the beliefs about the world and what's possible for you in it and what's possible for you to create in it, transformation work necessary. I do all of that. I'm a consciousness transformer, healer, coach, teacher, and guide. I love you very much. If you have any questions, put them down in the comments below about the technique or working with me. Let me know what your experiences are with the technique in the comments below or in private if you need. And also, this has been Johnny Wild de la Soul. Reach out to me immediately if you want to work with me, talk with me, have a conversation. I'm easy. I'm free. If you have any concerns, let me know. Love you very much. This is Johnny Wild de la Soul. And until next time, babies. Out, baby, out.